You're live.
And we are back live. The 3, 2, 1 actually worked this time. Welcome back to Showcase Live. We are broadcasting here for the next 3 days. This is actually the last interview of the first day. We're here in front of this beautiful Sling aircraft. Let's step back a second. I'm Dave Shellbetter. I'm your co-team leader along with my friend Mike Daniels, who's behind the camera right now, and our friend Roy Brewer, who is off looking at airplanes, I guess, but Roy's handling sound for us. So we're out here at the DeLand Sport Aviation Showcase. We are having an absolute great time. If you watched our interview with Jay today, you can yuck it up, laughing at the good time we're having here. But we're out here broadcasting, talking with the exhibitors and the vendors and the sponsors and all kinds of people. And some of our exhibitors here, our partners, are here for two different fronts, and our friends with are also here with Bushcat. You heard us talk about the Bushcat. It was brought up as we were talking with our friend Aviation across the way. Viking aircraft engines. We're kind of hoping they're going to be bringing the Bushcat back in before we wrap up, but we're not sure. But you listen to Michael McClellan talking in the background there, you might hear him talking about it. But I am here with, and I'm going to goof it up, so I'm going to try it first, and you can tell me how badly I butchered it. Daniela Knoll. I got it right?
You got it right.
Oh my gooseness, I did it right. And sometimes life works for you. So now you're wearing Sling gear.
Yeah.
You're also repping Bushcat. And since we got this gorgeous, I mean, it's just sexy, and the paint job is gorgeous too. So tell me about the Sling.
So the Sling is manufactured by the Airplane Factory. It's a manufacturer from South Africa.
Okay.
So we became a dealer for them a few years back. We always loved this aircraft and had a South African relationship due to the Bushcat also being manufactured there. So the Sling is available as a light sport version in their LSA form. But the Airplane Factory also manufactures the Sling 4, which is actually 4-seater. So that kind of falls outside of the light sport category in experimental format. But the 4-seater is also available as well. So talking first about the Sling LSA, that aircraft is behind me here. It's available with the Rotax engines. We're looking at the 912 LS carbureted version, the IS, the 912 IS fuel injected. That aircraft performs incredibly well with both those engine options. People always ask, how does it perform? What does it feel like? And what we usually say, it's got that little fighter jet feel. So it's very responsive, but not overly responsive. I love this aircraft for that reasons. But it can be used for multiple purposes. A cruising type of aircraft. We have it on lease back in a flight school atmosphere, so you can take that student meeting. Compares to a lot of other low-wing flight sports out there as far as its performance, but what makes it different is we have the slanting canopy. So you see a lot of other low wings that have the canopy that flips upwards. The nice thing about the canopy this way is as soon as you land, you're taxiing, you flip that open and you just pull right off, versus it's harder to do. So those are a couple of the nice features about this aircraft that makes it a little bit different.
Well, I'll tell you, and this what happens is say Sling IS on it, so it has the IS engine we were talking about. And before the interview, we were sticking our head inside looking at your panel, and I'm seeing a couple of displays. Tell me about your panel on this aircraft. What comes with it from the factory, and what are the upgrades available?
So you have a lot of different options there. This one happens to have the dual MGL panel. Right now, standard panel, you have the option of the Garmin panel instead. So you can go all kinds of different ways. MGL is obviously an avionics company also out of South Africa. Very good products. We have the dual panel in this one for that. MGL, you can do the Garmin. We actually set this one up as an IFR trainer. So it's got a couple extra instruments in there to make that happen. And because it's such a great training aircraft, we're doing the IFR training aspect of it, which is another option. So yeah, there's endless possibilities with the panel. You can do one glass panel versus two.
whatever you want to do. Now, I mean, and this is a very, very pretty aircraft. I look at the low wing, fixed gear. The slide back canopy is very nice. And that's, you know, you can taxi out, you slide it, take it short right before you do your run up and everything else. And slide it up and take off and into your launch roll. What is a baseline model's sling run?
Factory built, they start at about $154,000, and that's with the most basic panel. It's a very nice panel, nicely equipped. You can go kind of up from there. You can get very fancy with some more avionics packages, lighting packages, BRS chute, you know, whole 9 yards, and you can kind of get pretty close to the $200,000 range on the high end.
So it's not out of the market. That you know, and just like buying a car, your options, you know, your base price and everything else.
Right.
So at 154, and how are they being received here? It's a South African aircraft. How are they being received here in the U.S.?
Very well, very well. There's well over 100 flying in the U.S. and you know they certainly it's become very popular, and they're also available in kit form. So we have a lot of kit builders.
Oh, really?
So yeah, you can actually. Another nice feature about it is if you choose to build a kit in the Sling Tooth, you can actually build it as an experimental. And your gross weight can be all the way up to the 1,540 pounds versus the limit of the 1,320 with the factory-built Ellis. So that's attractive to some folks that are truly into the kit building and don't necessarily need it to be within that light split category per se or factory built.
Now a lot of kits come in phase projects. You buy a tail section and you build your tail, and then you buy the wing section and you build the wings. How is your kit offered, and what options do you have with your kits?
Same thing. You can buy it in sub kits, call it that. So that is available. So you can take your time with it if you need to. So that is definitely available.
Okay, so we're talking about, I believe you said $154,000 for a factory build. If I want to save myself some money and build it, what am I going to pay for a kit? And obviously, you know, when you're anytime you're talking kit aircraft, avionics and engine options are huge. But let's talk base, firewall backward, not including panel. What are we looking at for a kit on this aircraft?
Actually, pretty much all said and done, you're going to be in the low 80s, including panel.
Really?
So it goes off for the 920s, you know, IS versus carbureted panel. So you could be somewhere in the 70s to 80s range if you were to kind of build it to the most basic format, right? So looking at right around 80.
And that includes engine and avionics for basic. But we'll say basics. Basic engine, basic avionics. You can buy and build the kit for $80,000. That's really, I mean, that's very attractive for a number on an aircraft. Do you guys offer build assist or factory build? I'm sorry, factory. Come to your factory and build.
Yeah, we as Aerosport are a dealer for the airplane factory for the Sling, and we currently don't offer the build assist out of our facility, but our partners that are over in Michigan certainly do. And then there's of course the U.S. distributor in Torrance, California, the airplane factory U.S. office. There's also a West Coast build assist program. So there's some options out there. We just don't have necessarily the bandwidth to do the build assist because of the fact that we're also associated with Bush Cat. So for us it's a little much, but we work together with the U.S. distributor and the folks in Michigan per se that we can get that arranged for folks.
And when I buy the kit, obviously, you know, and again, for my friends out there that may not quite understand, there is a regulation with the FAA that to be considered a kit built or, you know, experimental amateur build or anything else, 51, they call it the 51% rule. You have to do 51% of the work. Mike's giving me
that's only if you want to have the ability to do your own annual inspections.
Oh, I see, and that's it. Okay,
so you can buy an amateur built airplane and fly it all you want, and you can take it to an AMP, right? So it's somebody else built. And take it to an AMP to have an inspection. But if you want to be able to do your own inspections, you've got to build at least 51%.
And your own inspections and your own
I could be wrong, but that's the way I understand it.
That's the experimental amateur build category.
Right.
You could potentially buy this as a kit and build it as an ELSA in a sense where you're building it to factory specs, but then you have limitations on what you can do as a
That's correct.
So somebody can build this for you completely, you know, and you don't lift a finger, and it's still the experimental category, but it's not the experimental amateur built category, which he was talking about.
Correct. And to quote Brian, any monkey can work on an amateur built airplane. You can do all the major, minor, it doesn't matter. Anybody, so an experimental amateur built airplane, not an ELSA, but a regular experimental aircraft, anybody can work on it. However, it has to be inspected by somebody that either built 51% of that exact aircraft, not every aircraft, but that exact one, or an A&P can actually inspect them.
And an A&P is, again, for the non-flying audience, A&P is airframe and power plant certified mechanic. That's an airplane mechanic.
Yep.
And he's done all the tests, and he's got all the state certifications.
Look at the bush cat climb. That's awesome.
Can we zap up and catch the bush cat there?
Maybe.
You can tell us a little bit. We'll do a quick segue here into the bush cat. Tell me about the bush cat.
So the bush cat is also built and manufactured in South Africa. Different company than the Sling. It is basically been designed to be a backcountry bush plane. So it's going to have your STOL capability, short takeoff and landing type of flying characteristics. It's basically built to be very modular and easy to build, easy to maintain, very affordable. It's one of the most affordable in the ELSA market. And kind of kept it, keep it simple concept. Aluminum tubular frame structure with a fabric covering that's called Triland. Very different than many others that you see out here in yacht sails.
Oh, really?
So it's a sail fabric that's super durable. It's got a cross stitch in it that's sort of made of a Kevlar material that
just touch it down there,
that's your
going
ripstop,
to the end of
so
the
it won't
runway.
spread on you. So many advantages to the bush cat versus a lot of the other competitors. Side-by-side seating, available as a tail dragger, tricycle gear, and amphibious seaplane.
Well, really? Now what you had said was more affordable. What am I looking at? A bush cat kit, building it myself, and a bush cat. They come factory built. What am I looking at? A factory built?
Factory built, we start at $71,000.
Wow.
That's 100 horsepower with that same called ULS. And
For a 74 for a flying bush
ready to
aircraft?
fly. Ready to
Wow. That's a great deal.
Again, it's panel specific, so that's the most basic panel package. It goes up from there, but you can be anywhere between 74 and 80 and have a incredible
Turnkey aircraft.
Oh yeah.
All right. And if I wanted to build it myself?
Build it yourself. The kit alone is $29,000 without the engine, propeller, or instruments. So once you add all that in, you save about $8,000 to $10,000 to build your own aircraft.
So I'm looking in the mid 60s. Wow. And that's a neat looking airplane.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a blast.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
I can tell somebody's in love with the
Well,
airplane.
yeah, we believe in these two airplanes, and that's the reason we represent them. We truly fell in love with them from the get-go. The reason we got involved in. So both manufacturers are incredibly well and support customers phenomenally. So we stick behind what we believe in for sure.
Well, that's great. Now, so out here, you are in sites number 42 and 43. So if anybody's coming out, you want to stop by, see it, talk to them about the airplane. And, if you bring your checkbook, you might actually get to go for a demo flight. I've got my checkbook, but she noticed it was made of neoprene, so she wouldn't give me a test for it.
We don't charge for demos. We don't believe in that.
No, you just got to have your checkbook to know that if you're a serious buyer, they'll be happy to give you a demo flight.
For sure.
All right.
Do we want to look at the panel on this thing?
Did you want to? Yeah, let's walk around.
I'd like to film the panel.
We'll push that a little bit as you're going.
I know she told us about it already, but I'd like to walk over and look. And I'm attached to you,
discussed it a
Dave, so
little
I
bit.
can't go without you.
Mike on a leash.
Mike on a leash, poor Dave.
Yeah, me. I'm holding the mic that Mike's got on a leash.
There you go.
So,
Right,
that's
yeah.
pretty.
Yep. So that one's, the dual
That's
FAO
beautiful.
Discovery panel, I believe. And yeah, like I said, we have this one set up for IFR training, but we have the option, the center, there would be an option for a pull handle for BRS, which this one doesn't have. It's got a handbrake in the center console that you see down there next to the throttle. So it's a steerable nose wheel on this one, for example. This one has autopilot and all that
So this is a what they would consider to be a pretty well-equipped aircraft, then, minus the BRS. What are we looking at this bird as she sits right here? What kind of price tag she get?
This one new now. The prices have changed since we purchased this particular one, but you're probably looking somewhere in the 190s as equipped, give or take.
It's up there, but it's a gorgeous aircraft.
Beautiful.
It really is. It really is. So,
yeah, I like these.
You get the kids around, they put their handprint on the wing.
So that's let me explain that one. That's the signature handprint, the sling handprint. So, I mean, it's kind of fun thing, but essentially what it means is that it's okay to put your hand there when you're climbing up on it. So it's kind of, that's where the ribs meet, so that's a good place for it to be, you know, stable enough versus here, you know, where there is no cross section. So they put that handprint there, and it's sort of this signature sling handprint.
That's cute.
Works out.
Yeah. You got and they've cleaned the airplane up. They've got some nice fairings there, wing root fairings. The tail looks like it's got both an elevator and a rudder fairing on it to keep her slippery. And the canopy is gorgeous. I like that canopy. That's really nice.
So they say that you can actually fly with it open, or you can open it in flight to a specific cruising speed. But I think it doesn't necessarily like to stay open. It kind of wants to push shut all the time. But at a speed limit, you can open it in flight. Apparently, I've never tried it.
Well, that's one way to get your cockpit aired out.
It's a convertible.
It's a convertible. There we go. It's a convertible aircraft. All right. Well, so we had kind of dropped around. Is there anything else you want to add? Well, I started to say to come out here. We gave your booths 42 and 43.
Sure.
But if they're not here, they're watching us out there in Facebook land or YouTube land.
Yep.
How can they find you?
All right, so a couple ways. For the Bushcat specifically, that one's an easy one. BushcatUSA.com or Facebook/Flight Sport. Don't ask me how I got that.
That's an amazing one.
Yeah, very lucky for that one. For the sling, we also have a Facebook page, and it's a little more complicated because it's the aircraft factory and sling. So regardless, if you go on aerosportplanes.com, that's basically our website that'll lead you both ways.
Okay, Aerosport, AEROSPORT, aerosportplanes.com, and we can find you Bushcat on Facebook.
BushcatUSA.com.
BushcatUSA.com, and then I'm looking over here and I'm seeing on your awning it says fly-skyreach.com. Is that also you guys, or is that somebody else's loaner?
That's the manufacturers in South Africa. Main website, but they'll lead you to us as well.
Great. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Thank you so much.
Anytime,
I'm
Dan.
sorry we didn't get the Bushcat up close and personal, but we did better. We got her flying.
Yeah.
So so here we go again. I need to use my cheat sheet. Daniela Knoll, thank you so much, Daniela.
Sure.
So for Showcase Live, broadcasting obviously live from the DeLand Sport Aviation Showcase, I'm Dave Shellbetter. This is our final interview live for today. I know that Miss Elizabeth is going to go through and get all this stuff up, tagged, all the notes put on the Facebook videos. They'll also be coming out on YouTube. So if you're a YouTube person, look for Sport Aviation Showcase, DeLand Showcase on YouTube. Please, folks, subscribe to our YouTube page, like our videos, give us a thumbs up, and get it up there. We're working on it. The YouTube page is brand new, so we really need to push our subscriber count up so we can get one of those really cool custom URLs instead of youtube.com/ABC123XYZ blah 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 blah. So for Showcase Live, my friend's Mike, my friend Roy, I'm Dave. We'll see you tomorrow. On that note, see ya.